Hi, my name is Ethan Anthony. This is day 193 of the Dictionary Audiobook Project. And we're back again. I am recording this before I go to work. I am quite tired, actually. Did not really get a good sleep. I had a lot of weird dreams. There's a lot of features to these dreams. I was late for something. That's a big thing in my dreams. I always dream that I'm late for something. If there's something that I need to do, something where I need to be, that I am late for, and I'm constantly on the rush to get there. Which, I mean, for breaking that down, like, psychologically, I guess that makes sense. If we recall my previous video, where I mentioned having a lot of general anxiety about, like, things in the future, then I'm sure there's some connection to my dreams being all about, not being there on time, or being late for things that aren't happening, or that may not happen. That would make sense. And I think I was also I think I was late. Like, I was in, like, some prison. I don't remember that part as well. The one thing I weirdly do remember is I was late for a boat. I was late for a boat in this dream. And across the water, there was these, like, underwater elevators. They weren't elevators. They sort of moved like a how would I describe it? Like, sort of a fish hopping through the water, but a really long fish. So imagine like a subway, but it was like a fish that would, like, arch over the water back into the water. And they were like sea elevators, but then they would go all the way back up to let new folks in, which doesn't really make sense, actually, gravitationally speaking. Yeah, unless you're, like, climbing down the ladder and then you get in your seat and you sort of get buckled in. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I'm not building that device because I'm not an engineer. But still a weird dream. Yeah, wow. Ugh. I'm sorry. It was very stressful. It was a very stressful dream. Yeah, man. But I'm excited. I have work, and then I have 2 days off instead of my usual 1 day off. So I'm gonna make the most of it. I'm gonna chill. Chill, meaning do other work. So yeah, all good. But I can't get to work unless I finish my reading. I have to finish my reading, guys. So I think this is the episode where we finished all the IN words. Maybe. Quite possibly. And we're so close to finishing the I's, too. It'll be great. But first, let's actually start our reading. Our first word is intervocalic, adjective. Immediately preceded and immediately followed by a vowel, an intervocalic consonant. Interweave, verb, to weave or blend together. Intertwine, intermingle. Interwoven, adjective. Intestate, adjective, one having made no valid will, died intestate. 2, not disposed of by will, intestate estate. Intestine, noun, the tubular part of the alimentary canal that extends from stomach to anus and consists of a long, narrow upper part, small intestine, followed by a broader, shorter lower part, large intestine. Intestinal, adjective. Intifada, noun, An armed uprising of Palestinians against Israeli occupation of the West Bank and Gaza Strip. Intimate, 1, verb. 1, announce, notify. 2, to communicate indirectly, hint. Intimation, noun. Intimate, 2, adjective. 1, intrinsic, also innermost. 2, marked by very close association, contact, or familiarity. 3, marked by a warm friendship, intimate friends. 4, suggesting informal warmth or privacy. 5, of a very personal or private nature, intimate feelings. Intimacy, noun. Intimately, adverb. Intimate, 3, noun. An intimate friend, associate, or confidant. Intimidate, verb. To make timid or fearful, frighten, especially to compel or deter by or as if by threats. Synonyms: cow, bulldoze, bully, browbeat. Intimidatingly, adverb. Intimidation, noun. INTL or INTNL, abbreviation international. Into, preposition. 1, to the inside of, ran into the house. 2, to the state, condition, or form of, got into trouble. 3, against, ran into a wall. Intolerable, adjective. 1, unbearable, intolerable pain. 2, excessive, intolerably, adverb. Intolerant, adjective. 1, unable or unwilling to endure, is lactose intolerant. 2, unwilling to grant equality, freedom, or other social rights, bigoted. Intolerance, noun. Intonation, noun. 1, something that is intoned. 2, the act of intoning and especially of chanting. 3, the manner of singing, playing, or uttering tones, especially the rise and fall and the pitch of the voice in speech. Intone, verb. To utter in musical or prolonged tones, chant, intone a prayer. In toto, adverb. Totally, entirely. Intoxicant, noun. Something that intoxicates, especially an alcoholic drink. Intoxicant, adjective. Intoxicate, verb. 1, to affect by a drug as alcohol or cocaine, especially to the point of physical or mental impairment. 2, to excite to enthusiasm or frenzy, intoxicated by his power. Intoxication, noun. Intractable, adjective. Not easily controlled. Intramural, adjective. Being or occurring within the walls or limits as of a city or college. Intramural sports. Intramuscular, adjective. Situated within, occurring in, or administered by entering a muscle. Intramuscularly, adverb. Intranet, noun. A network similar to the World Wide Web, but having access limited to certain authorized users. INTRANS, abbreviation intransitive. Intransigent, adjective. Uncompromising. Intransigent attitude. Intransigence, noun. Intransigent, noun. Intransitive, adjective. Not transitive, especially not having, containing an object. Intransitive, verb. Intransitively, adverb. Intransitiveness, noun. Intrastate, adjective. Existing or occurring within a state. Intrastate rivals. Intrauterine device, noun. A device inserted into and left in the uterus to prevent pregnancy, otherwise known as an IUD. Intravenous, adjective. Being within or entering by way of the veins. Intravenous feeding. Also used in or using intravenous procedures. Intravenous needles. Intravenously, adverb. Entrench, variation of entrench. Intrepid, adjective. Characterized by resolute fearlessness, fortitude, and endurance. An intrepid explorer. Intrepidity. 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 Noun. Intricate, adjective, one having many complexly interrelated parts, complicated, too difficult to follow, understand, or solve. Intricacy, noun, intricately, adverb. Intrigue, one, noun, one a secret scheme, plot, two a clandestine love affair. Intrigue, two, verb, one to accomplish by intrigue, two to carry on an intrigue, especially plot, scheme. Three, to arouse the interest, desire, curiosity of. Intriguingly, adverb. Intrinsic, adjective, belonging to the essential nature or constitution of a thing. Intrinsically, adverb. INTROD, abbreviation introduction. Introduce, verb, one to lead or bring in, especially for the first time. Two, to bring into practice or use. Three, to cause to be acquainted. Four, to present for discussion. Five, place, insert. Synonyms: insinuate, interpolate, interpose, interject. Introduction, noun, introductory, adjective. Introit, noun, one, often capitalized, the first part of the traditional proper of the Mass. Two, a piece of music sung or played at the beginning of a worship service. Introspection, noun, reflective, looking inward, an examination of one's own thoughts or feelings. Introspect, verb, introspective, adjective, introspectively, adverb. Introvert, noun, a typically reserved or quiet person who tends to be introspective and enjoys spending time alone. Introversion, noun, introvert, adjective, introverted, adjective. Intrude, verb, one to thrust, enter, force in or upon. To encroach, trespass. Intruder, noun, intrusion, noun, intrusive, adjective, intrusiveness, noun. Entrust, a variation of entrust, and this one begins with an IN as opposed to an EN. Intuit, verb, to know, sense, or understand by intuition. Intuition, noun, one quick and ready insight, to the power or faculty of knowing things without conscious reasoning. Intuitive, adjective, intuitively, adverb. Inuit, noun, one, a member of an indigenous people of northern Alaska, Arctic Canada, and Greenland. To the language of the Inuit people. Inundate, verb, to cover with or as if with a flood, overflow. Inundation, noun. Inure, verb, one to accustom to accept something undesirable, inured to violence. Two, to become of advantage. In utero, adverb or adjective, in the uterus, before birth. INV, abbreviation, one, inventor, two, invoice. In vacuo, adverb, in a vacuum. Invade, verb, one to enter for conquest or plunder, two, to encroach upon, three, to spread through and usually harm. Germs invade the tissues. Invader, noun. Invalid, one, adjective, being without foundation or force, in fact, reason, or law. Invalidity, noun. Invalidly, adverb. Invalid, two, adjective, being in ill health, sickly. Invalid, three, noun, a person in usually chronic ill health. Invalidism, noun. Invalid, four, verb, one to remove from active duty by reason of sickness or disability. Two, to make sickly or disabled. Invalidate, verb, to make invalid, invalidate a contract, especially to weaken or make valueless. Invalidation, noun. Invaluable, adjective, valuable beyond estimation, Invariable, adjective, not changing or capable of change. Constant, invariably, adverb. Invasion, noun, an act or instance of invading, especially entry of an army into a country for conquest. Invasive, adjective, one tending to spread invasive cancer cells. 2, involving entry into the living body as by surgery. Invective, noun, 1, an abusive expression or speech. 2, abusive language. Invective, adjective. Inveigh, verb, to protest or complain bitterly or vehemently. Rail. Inveigle, verb, 1, to win over by flattery, entice. 2, to acquire by ingenuity or flattery, inveigle his way into her confidence. Invent, verb, 1, to think up. 2, to create or produce for the first time. Inventor, noun. Invention, noun, 1, inventiveness. 2, a creation of the imagination, especially a false conception. 3, a device, contrivance, or process originated after study and experiment. 4, the act or process of inventing. Inventive, adjective, 1, creative, ingenious, an inventive composer. 2, characterized by invention, an inventive turn of mind. Inventiveness, noun. Inventory, noun, 1, an itemized list of current goods or assets. 2, survey, summary. 3, stock, supply. 4, the act or process of taking an inventory. Inventory, verb. Inverse 1, adjective, opposite in order, nature, or effect. Reversed, inversely, adverb. Inverse 2, noun, something inverse or resulting in or from inversion. Opposite. Inversion, noun, 1, a reversal of position, order, or relationship, especially an increase of temperature with altitude through a layer of air. 2, the act or process of inverting. Invert, verb, 1, to reverse in position, order, or relationship. 2, to turn upside down or inside out. 3, to turn inwards. Invertebrate, adjective, lacking a backbone, also of or relating to invertebrate animals. Invertebrate, noun. Invest 1, verb, 1, to install formally in an office or honor. 2, to furnish with power or authority. Vest. 3, to cover completely, envelop. 4, clothe, adorn. 5, besiege. 6, to endow with a quality or characteristic. Invest 2, verb, 1, to commit money in order to earn a financial return. Invested in real estate. Two, to expend for future benefits or advantages. 3, to make an investment. Investor, noun. Investigate, verb, to study by close examination and systematic inquiry. Investigation, noun. Investigative, adjective. Investigator, noun. Investiture, noun, 1, the act of ratifying or establishing an office. 2, something that covers or adorns. Investment, 1, noun, 1, an outer layer. Envelope. Envelope. This one's probably envelope. 2, investiture. 1, 3, blockade, siege. Investment. 2, noun, the outlay of money for income or profit. Also the sum invested or the property purchased. Inveterate, adjective, 1, firmly established by age or long persistence. 2, confirmed in a habit. An inveterate liar. Inviolable, adjective, incapable of surviving. Invidious, adjective, 1, tending to cause discontent, animosity, or envy. An invidious rule. 2, envious. 3, obnoxious. Invidious remarks. Invidiously, adverb. Invigorate, verb, to give life and energy to. Animate. Invigorate the economy. Invigoration, noun. Invincible, adjective, incapable of being conquered, overcome, or subdued. Invincibility, noun, invincibly, adverb. Inviolable, adjective, one safe from violation or profanation. 2, unassailable, inviolable borders. Inviolability, noun. Inviolates, adjective, not violated or profaned, pure, an inviolate principle. Invisible, adjective, one incapable of being seen, invisible to the naked eye. 2, hidden. 3, imperceptible, inconspicuous. Invisibility, noun, invisibly, adverb. Invisible hands, noun, a hypothetical economic force that works for the benefit of all. Invitational, adjective, limited to invited participants, an invitational tournament. Invitational, noun. Invite, verb, 1, entice, tempt. 2, to increase the likelihood of, invite trouble. 3, to request the presence of or participation of, ask. 4, to request formally. 5, encourage, invite suggestions. Invitation, noun. Inviting, adjective, attractive, tempting. In vitro, adverb or adjective, outside the living body and in an artificial environment. In vitro fertilization. We're going to end on that word, the word in vitro. That's a good word to end on. And guys, next episode, we're done with the IN words. And we can go straight into other I words for maybe 2 episodes, and we'll be in the J's. We're doing it. We are getting it done. It's a hoot. Well, it's also a hoot is my name. My name is spelled Eythen. I am Ethan with a Y. I'll see you all next time. I'll probably record again when I get back from work. Because we got to get these eyes done. We got to catch up, as I keep saying, because we are going to catch up. I promise. But until then, have a good day.